So what is the situation of the markets on the first day of the 60-day price freeze on pork and chicken? Let's get the details now from our Melissa Lopez. She is reporting to us live from Balintawak Market in Quezon City. Melissa, good morning. What do you have for us?
Ria, fresh meat is hard to come by in Balintawak Market this morning as the price ceiling set by government kick in. Most market stalls were only able to comply with the price limits on pork and chicken by selling frozen meat. This is the workaround for vendors to keep selling as hog traders stopped supplying fresh pigs as they refused to operate at massive losses. Fresh liempo, which has now become a rare commodity here at Balintawak Market, sells for 320 pesos, but if frozen, you can get them for 290 pesos. For kasim or pork ham, we found one vendor compliant with the 270 pesos cap, but only in very limited quantities. The price caps are in place for 60 days, but on day one, we only saw a handful of shops here in Balintawak Market selling fresh pork and chicken. One said they get the pig at 320 pesos a kilo from their supplier, so it's impossible to sell them at 300 pesos or lower. All other vendors are chipping away from a big block of frozen pork belly, kasim, and chicken quarter for the day's sale. President Duterte issued Executive Order number 124 on February 1st, but the Department of Agriculture gave hog raisers and traders a one-week leeway before the price caps were implemented. We've been monitoring meat prices in wet markets in the past few weeks, and the rates remain elevated despite the queue from Malacanang. With farm gate costs not expected to drop anytime soon, sellers say it's better to board up their stores rather than sell at a loss. Hog raisers have also disputed the Department of Agriculture's computation for the farm gate and retail price. Millions of pigs had to be culled last year due to African swine fever, leading to short supply. Pork is still more expensive than beef, a trend since January. That led to a 4.2% spike in inflation last month, the fastest rise in commodity prices in 2 years. Back to you, Ria.
All right, Melissa, you mentioned that some vendors would rather board up their stores and continue selling at a loss. Have any stalls actually been closed there where you are? If so, how many?
We've seen several stores here in Balintawak Market which are empty and dark. So it's quite a narrow passageway, so you can really see where the light ends. That means these are the only stalls that remain open. I think we've seen at least 5 to 10 pork stalls that stopped selling for the day.
Melissa, how do authorities plan to monitor whether or not the price ceilings are followed? It's just day one.
Well, the Agriculture Department and the Trade Department said they will do market visits in public markets this week to check if retailers are complying with the price caps. Ria?
All right, thank you very much for that, Melissa Lopez, reporting live from Balintawak Market in Quezon City.